Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Today, our theme is love, the contrast for day 23. So, go ahead, settle in. Allow yourself to get comfortable in your chair or wherever you might be. Jostle your jaw from side to side. Imagine resting inner ears and outer eyes. Back skull to open, shoulders to relax down the back. Purposely fidgeting as you need to just release any excess energy in the body. We remember that tension is created by not breathing deep enough, by not allowing things to move through us. So, on that cue, let's take a deep breath in. And then go ahead and just slowly exhale out for one. Good. Recalibrate again, however you need to. Paying attention to where you are right now. What's showing up for you? Staying aware of wherever you are in this moment. From thoughts to feelings to body sensations. We acknowledge where we are. We observe. And then we take another deep breath in, inhaling from the nose. Exhaling out from the mouth for one. Inhale from the nose. Exhale out for two. Inhale from the nose. Exhaling out for three. Good. We're going to go ahead and breathe in 3 more times together. But this time, when you breathe in, I'd really like to encourage you to fill up as much as possible, so much that you can feel your chest rise, that you can start to feel your rib cage come out towards the sides, maybe even feel your belly kind of moving outwards a little bit. This may require you to sit up a little bit taller depending on where you are. And we breathe. Full breath in, bringing it in, filling up your chest, filling up your ribs, filling up your belly. Exhale out, slowly empty, imagining the belly emptying first, then the rib cage closing back to center line or coming back to center, feeling your chest lower. Good, 2 more. Inhale, slowly fill up, inhaling, filling your chest, feeling it rise, feeling the rib cage slowly come out to the sides. Think of breath stretch. Filling up your belly, maybe even filling the breath up down into the pelvic bowl if you feel inspired. Exhale out, slowly emptying from the lower half to the middle to the upper. One more time. Inhale, filling up the chest. Expand your rib cage. Fill up your belly. And if you can imagine the breath moving into the pelvic bowl, that is totally fine. Exhale out for the 3rd one. Emptying lower half, middle, and upper. And we pause. And then we just allow the breath to slowly move in and out. Good. So for today's mini mind lesson, we move into this idea of loving the contrast. The thing is, most people often get repelled by contrast. Sometimes it's hard to be with the opposite of what shows up. More often, we have a tendency to want things our way, for them to look the way that they're supposed to based on our lens or perspective. However, this limits us. And any contrast that usually shows up, or I like to think of this like things coming up to make us feel uncomfortable, is a way for us to grow. It's a way for us to adjust our sails. It's a way for us to push our edges and even release the ego, or the one that wants to stay comfortable. So think about it for a moment. As your eyes are closed, as you're relaxing back in your chair, wherever you might be, think of something right now that might be before you, that you might be challenged with or struggling with, or recently challenged with. And tune in. How does it make you feel? We can go through various emotions around contrast. Sometimes when things show up that aren't to our liking per se, they can make us feel out of control. Maybe it stemmed from fear. Maybe it stemmed from not feeling safe. There's a multitude of things that can arise when things don't go our way. However, this is life. And there's always going to be things that are going to push our edges. That's the way life is supposed to be. But we've gotten very comfortable with the conveniences of being able to participate and make a lot of things environmentally safe for us so that we don't have to grow. So that when things come up, like a contrasting situation, sometimes we forget the opportunities that are before us. We think of it more like a nuisance showing up, when it's really just asking us to be with it, to be with the uncomfortable. And sometimes it even requires us to speak up around things, to just share our feelings. There's so many growth opportunities here. So take a deep breath in. And take a nice easy breath out. And take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And deep breath in. And deep breath out. I'd like to read you something today. It's from the book called The Present Process. It's by Michael Brown. And he speaks about contrast in a way around being grateful for it. So please listen. Present moment awareness is a state of being as opposed to something we do. The simplest definition of present moment awareness is to be fully aware of the moment we are in, or to be present in the moment. The emphasis isn't on the moment, but on the beingness we bring to bear on our life experience when we pay full attention to the moment. A reliable indicator we have when we've entered present moment awareness is if our experience, no matter how comfortable or uncomfortable it may feel at any given moment, it is infused with gratefulness. When I speak of gratefulness, please know I'm not referring to the kind of gratitude that's founded on comparison, such as feeling grateful we are in better health or have more wealth than someone else. Neither is it the sort of gratitude that arises because life is unfolding how we want it to and everything is easy. Rather, it's gratitude that requires no reason. Gratitude for the invitation, journey, and gift of life itself. Please go ahead and take a deep breath in. And breathe out for 1. And breathe in. So breathe out for 2. And breathe in. To breathe out for 3. We'll take a few moments here now just to be, to bring that beingness to maybe something that has shown up for us recently. Moments before, I asked you to just tune into something that you might be challenged with, something that you might be processing, something that you might even be trying to create some space around, an objective view rather. So I'll encourage you to take your attention and intention back into that space for a moment. In a lot of ways, what we're doing is we're entering a room in the mind where we can kind of sort through a few things just by sitting with it. I'll encourage you in these next couple minutes as you're with yourself, if there's any tension that starts to arise in your body, make sure that you're breathing in and breathing out. Remember, the more conscious you get with your breath, the more you're also creating space inside of you and not holding on to things anymore. So, let us begin. Please begin to slowly pay attention to your breath again. Feel your breath moving in, and simply feel your breath moving out. Please notice what came up for you today. The intention of this exercise was to allow you to just simply journey on your own, to move into spaces within, and to just be with them. Please remember, contrast is just here to encourage us to grow. That's it. It's a gift. So let us breathe in. And let us breathe out. Let us breathe in. Just slowly breathe out. And one more, breathe in. To breathe out. Please stay here as long as you need to. Thank you for sharing time. Namaste.